Hello, beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to your oracle message. Now, I call it an oracle message because I'm going to try and use only oracle cards, or what I consider oracle cards. Now, if you're new to my channel, I also have two other channels. I also have the Life Path Number Tarot channels, and that's for everybody. If you're live, you have a Life Path number. So you can go look it up as Pisces, and you can share it with friends that are also spiritual, not necessarily Pisces. Have them calculate their Life Path number and go check out the readings weekly. I think that these, even, you usually check out your sign, but these are just as important. Your Life Path number really kind of is a guidance system of like certain things that you inherently are. And I really like it. I have yet to meet anybody who's not totally their Life Path number. So drinking coffee here. I also have Connect to the Deck Tarot, again another channel, and this one concentrates on decks, of course, and what you can do with decks, how to pull weekly oracle cards for yourself. It's for people who really love decks and you are already into it. You're probably a reader, a light worker. So here we go, my beautiful Pisces. Let's do an oracle message. So I'm going to try and get a beautiful message for you. If you haven't watched a weekly already, I would go and do that. The messages were beautiful. They were profound. Really good readings this week, I feel, anyway. It's a beautiful here Wednesday, even though you're seeing this on a Thursday. For me, it's a Wednesday, and it's stormy. I can hear the thunder rolling outside. Great day to do readings in a thunderstorm. So it's all rumbly out there. So let's see what the first card is. So this is the Intuition Oracle. I did a flip through on the channel, and I also did how to do a one card weekly pull with this deck, and showed what mine came out with. The Lovers came out for you. And this one says, I attract love, abundance, success, happiness, and fulfillment. Of course you do. Of course you do. It's all about harmonizing. It's all about bringing this stuff in, right? It feels wonderful to be part of this world and do that kind of stuff, okay? The 7 on this card, the number 7, it's about assessment. It's so weird because the Lovers is the 6, but this one is about the momentum of the choice of attracting. Okay, attracting love, abundance, success. You have to make, I have to tell you, you have to make a committed decision every day to do that, to attract that kind of energy into your life, because it is very easy to get sucked into something very different. Little example, I was looking at my husband's feed on YouTube, and he's been watching the news, and all his feed has got such negative stuff on it. This woman, disappeared, and this and that, and it's not to say that these people don't deserve the attention to be found, or to be, to pay attention to it. It's just that when all of your feed is suddenly just negative stuff, it's not serving a purpose. It's just sucking down your energy. So every day you have to repopulate. I feel like the YouTube feed, repopulate it with a balance. You can watch the news, but you need to balance it out with things that inspire, that attract good energy. Okay? So let's see what else we have here. So with the 7, makes sense. Assessing, you're always assessing, you're always doing research, going, okay, how can I make this better? How can I make it feel better? All right, let's see what else we got here. Clothing? Let your outer express your inner. Interesting. There's a lot of colors going on. what an interesting, what a funky little deck this is. Clothing, really clothing. I guess what you put out there is good. If you're dressed in black all the time, if you don't put any color to yourself, you kind of wash out, right? And look in nature, you have so much color in it, right? You have greens and you have all the colors of the flower. Every color of the rainbow is out there. So what do you feel when you go out in nature? You feel beauty, you feel all the colors that come through, right? I mean, even these, you have the yellows and the pinks and orange and all the colors. They invite you in. They don't say, stay away from me. You know, the darkness, the black. Of course not. So I would say, I think they're telling you even, or for myself, which it's funny because today I'm wearing mostly black, which is weird. I do have a huge butterfly on my shirt, so I guess that helps. See? There's a huge butterfly on my shirt. It's a big shirt. But I would say just go and, I don't know, add color to yourself. Add color to yourself. Maybe earrings. If you're a guy, I love men in blue. So guys, wear more blue, okay? Blue is so pretty. Blue is so nice. Blue is so inviting. It's dreamy. I love blue shirts, blue shorts, blue anything. It's so nice. So just add color to yourself, okay? Just add some vibrant colors, not drab and boring colors. Nature is not drab and boring, except in winter, of course, but it's in hibernation. Just, I don't know, from clothing, 3, creation. Create more colors. Bring life to yourself, okay? Very interesting. Very interesting. Let's see. I'm going to take the little book. I want to see if they have anything else. Okay? This is to notice how you express yourself to the world. Do the clothes you wear represent how you really feel? How would you like to portray your essence? What colors reveal the authentic you? When your outer expression honestly reflects how you feel inside, there's a sense of harmony and alignment within you, so that people trust you, like you, and feel safe with you. And you trust and like yourself too. Okay? Okay, so that's pretty much it. It says, genuinely and freely express yourself through your outfits and bring your inner and outer selves into alignment. There's no competition for fashion. So, I mean, look around. Anything goes now. So, just wear whatever you want. This one threw me for a loop, you guys. Clothing. I never thought I'd see spiritual cards talking about clothes. But hey, you know, what you wear, what you surround yourself with, it makes sense, right? So kudos to this deck for bringing it up, where others have not. So, what else? What else here? The waters of the planet. Bless the rain, rivers, and oceans. Is this because it's storming outside? 26, 8. Yeah, as Pisces, because this is a Pisces channel, this fits really well. Bring yourself back to water, Pisces, okay? I have not been around water enough lately. I went back to water, I think, on a weekend to kayak a bit, but that was just on water. If you can, go in water, okay? Float around, splash around, let water rejuvenate you. Drink water too. We don't drink nearly enough water. We don't hydrate ourselves enough, especially in warmer weather. So just make sure that you're doing enough of that. Okay? A healthy hydrated, balanced body works a lot more efficiently than one that isn't, of course. Now, I'm not going to tell you to drink 8 glasses of water. I'm not a great subscriber of that. Every time I hear somebody say that, I want to cringe because it's like, yeah, no. Drink enough water. You don't need to have a set amount every day, right? Okay. Let's see. The waters of the planet. It's transformational, cleansing, and purifying, not just at a physical level, but at a soul level. We drink it, bathe in it, and it's in our atmosphere, so we breathe it in. Water dragons help it to flow so that it touches every sentient being with unconditional cosmic love. Our oceans are a reservoir of cosmic love. Highly evolved beings like whales, dolphins, rays, and turtles incarnate in the oceans. It is easier to keep their frequency pure and high in water. When the power of water to cleanse, spread love, raise their frequency, and purify the soul is truly understood, fountains, streams, and lakes will be created in the golden cities. Of course, this is all about the future, right? This deck is called the Golden Future. By 2050, water will be purified with advanced frequency waves sent through crystals. Nice. Our waters will be honored and kept totally clean so everyone will receive their many blessings. Okay. So, bless the water you drink, the rain, the puddles, the rivers, the ocean. For it lights up the light within them. Nice, I like it. Okay. So this is saying drink plenty of water, put clothes that are, I'm sorry, I've got a little bit of, I've been cutting a lot of lawn, so my throat's a little bit dry. So yeah, focus on harmony. Focus on what you surround yourself with, clothing. You know, I feel that it's even more. It's like energetic. It's not just clothing. It's like the colors of the world, like I was talking about. The negative feed. Surround yourself. Clothing surrounds you. Surround yourself with different energy. Put energy in that's good for you, that's cleansing. 6, the worker. I enjoy getting in touch with who I am as an individual. 6. There's 6. There's the lovers, right? The worker. This person has a sigh. Okay, this is too funny. I just said I've been cutting grass. Look at this. Thank you, Spirit, for always involving me in everything you do. All right. So, let's see. 6, the worker. What is it trying to say here? Yeah. Sometimes it's necessary to examine your words, thoughts, feelings, and actions to make sure that you're not focusing too much of your attention on worrying. As it is as practical to stop being anxious and micromanaging as it is to focus on financial and other considerations commonly referred to as practical. Focusing all that energy on other things for a while will allow you to be yourself again. A break from steady labor may cause you to look at things completely differently. If you find yourself with people and relationships that do not satisfy, it's possible that as of now, you are not a good fit with the kind of person you say you want to be with. It is, of course, possible that by focusing on your career, you will become that person. You may develop skills, resources, and attitudes resulting from your work experiences that will enable you to be more of who you really are. If your working conditions or fellow workers are not as supportive of your intuitive skills as they are of your physical labors, then it may be time to find alternative places to do work. So, I guess it's telling you to find the right environment to this. If I'm looking at this correctly, I feel that it's all talking about what surrounds you. I feel that the oracle messages is saying be careful of what you wrap yourself in, what kind of energies that surround you. Okay? Choose abundance, but these energies are as important to you. Because let's say you want to do, as I was talking about on last Sunday, and I know I'm going back far, but I was saying I want to do painting. But if you're always like a responsible one and you're working with people where you have to take care of them, you got to do this, you've got to, and nobody really helps, right? You're surrounding yourself with energy of always being the one who's doing the responsible stuff, right? And you have no time for yourself to, hydrate, and, you're working with people who are just not of the right energy. They're watching crap on TV when you don't want to be watching it. You're trying to pick abundance. You're trying to find time to do paintings. You're trying to expand yourself. But your environment and what is around you is directly in an opposite state of being. In other words, it's doing the exact opposite of what you want to be doing. And I think what Oracle is saying here, the oracles are trying to say, spirits, my guides, other guides, is it's all well and fine to decide, I want to paint tomorrow and I want to be a high vibration, but if everything else around you is working against you, it's going to make it really hard to go forward in that energy. Okay? Really, really difficult. So, if you're the person who takes responsibility for everybody, maybe it's time for you to let people take responsibility for themselves. If you're around, I'm going to speak for what I know. If you're around people who, don't want to live by the rules of anybody else, but then become a burden to you because they don't want to, it's time for them to realize that, they're not living in a world where you have to do everything for them. They have to do stuff for themselves. They have to pick up after themselves. They have to do things for themselves. You can't be the one responsible for them because you're stealing away from your time. You are unbalancing who you are, okay? It would be like me doing everything for my husband and for my kids, and then I have no time for myself. So I can't paint. I can't give it a shot. I can't be creative. I'm always the one with responsibility. And, and then it could be the other way. It could be the other way. It has to be in balance, you guys, okay? Because as much as I would love to say to you, just go out and play all the time, we can't live in a world like that because nothing will get done and it's going to be real chaos, okay? There has to be some responsibility. We have to be responsible for ourselves. We have to be kind and help others. And we have to, clean up after ourselves. We're not just here to take. It's a give and take. It's this very Six of Pentacles type of deal, okay? So I'm going to take the sign of the times here. Should I take this one? Should I take this one? Why not? We'll take this one. It's an oracle reading, right? So let's do oracle. Let's do oracle cards. Ooh. Can you hear that? Can you hear the thunder in the background? Crunch. Okay. Unlimited potential, 7. And bullseye, focus. There you go. Focus. Focus your energy. Okay? Focus on the energy that you want. So in other words, that means in every case, in everything that you're doing. In everything that you're doing. Focus. Okay? I love this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Focus. Oh, I hear the rain coming down. Yeah. So there you go. Focus your energy on the prize. On the energy you want to bring in for yourself. My beautiful Pisces, okay? Focus on how you're working, who's surrounding you, what you're putting inside of your body, what kind of clothing you're putting on yourself, what colors are you surrounding, what energy are you surrounding yourself, okay? Are you attracting Are you attracting love, abundance, success, and happiness and fulfillment? Are you attracting different things that you're not too sure of? It's time to put the focus where it's needed. And then you have infinity, unlimited potential. I feel that these two came together to say, look, it's got 7. 7 is about assessing, okay? Trial and erring, editing. So if there's any areas of your life that need this kind of assessment, this kind of looking at, this kind of figuring out, it's time to do it. I love all the designs, especially because with my, with what I was talking about on Sunday about painting and trying to, you know, paint with different colors. This is like a sketch pad. I love it. I love the synchronicity of what's coming in. Try different things. Don't be afraid to try different things. Don't wait for perfection to arrive before you try things. Try things because you want to, because you feel like it, right? Let's see. Let's take another here. Oh, I love this one. I can see it. And don't forget about love. Okay? You started with the Lovers. You're ending with the Lovers here. Love. The heart, right? Don't forget about your heart. Your heart is the most important part. Not only that, does it feel good to your heart? The people you work with, does it feel good in your heart? When you're surrounding yourself or putting good energy inside your body, the food that you eat, the water that you drink, the liquid that you put in, is it bringing this feeling of, oh, this feels good? I remember taking a long bike ride last weekend and having ice cold water and drinking it, and it felt heavenly. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. When I buy something that has beautiful colors such as this, I bought a top that had beautiful popping colors, and I put it on. I felt great. It's a little funky, but I felt great wearing it. And I thought, I love this. Remember to gauge what you do in life with love. And not just for the things that you purchase or buy, for the energies that come in. If it doesn't feel good, ask yourself why. And then look deeper. Find out why. What's happening? What does that mean? All right, I'm going to go in my big container full of stuff. Let's go deep. Let's go deep. Just like Scorpio. Okay. Okay. So, there's a letter G, and all I could hear was good, great, goodness. And that's what I feel that should be coming in. In other words, the way you feel inside, right? Good, great, goodness, gladness. These are all words that kind of associate to joy and happiness. They're not all encompassing, but I always say bliss is great, but contentment is wonderful too. To be content in a moment is one of the greatest gifts you can have. Okay, in the background. You have this again. This is the circle. The circle can also be the infinity sign. You see it right here, right? Remember, the circle of life is best, I don't know, followed, the circle, by, you know, having things that just come back onto themselves. In other words, that kind of energy comes back onto itself. So if you choose bad energy, it can really backfire on you. Okay? The moon and the stars. And I love this moon because it's kind of a blue teal. I feel that this is talking about the colors, adding color to your life. Okay? Sometimes even when there is none. The blue again. I was talking, I think, about, wasn't I talking about blue for you guys? There's the blue flower. Okay, add a little blue, you guys. And then there's a lotus flower, which are beautiful. And again, the circle. Okay, the lotus flower is all about opening up to new possibilities, to life, to everything. Why is this sticky? I think this elastic is probably done. The lotus flower, opening up to life, opening up to everything. It's a real spiritual symbol, the lotus flower. So don't forget about your spirituality, okay? Don't forget to ask for help, because they come in and they want to help you. Your angels, your guides, they want to help, okay? Spiritually, this is the path they want, because when you resonate at this frequency, when you're more in balance and you're resonating higher, it gives them a greater ability to communicate with you. Because they're always there to communicate with you, but you're not always there to receive it. Especially if our energy levels are tanking, it can be a real sad kind of sack situation, okay? This is when you have people sitting there in tears and wondering what life's all about. Their minds and their situation and the energy around them dictates that they have the worst, suckiest life ever. They don't just go with the flow of the moments and think, well, you know, tomorrow more will appear, or things will be better, or I can ask for help, or they don't ever see any more solutions or options. They just see the definiteness of nothing, that nothing can be done. They don't see a way out. And that's the saddest part for your spirit guides. And I'm going to tell you this as a closing statement from my spirit guides to you. The saddest point is when a human being gets to this point. You see, they hold everybody in love where they are, okay? Sadness is not a thing. But I feel it's as maybe not sadness, because in that realm it's not sad, but there's a pause. I feel like they're telling me there's a definite pause when a human being reaches that state. Now, of course, as we all have contracts and things to do in life, some people end up there because that's where they had anticipated ending up, with the contract that they decided for themselves when they came, okay? But for the rest of us, there's kind of like a pause. And I feel there's always that part that says, if you just opened up, we're right here. We're right here. They will send you volleys and volleys of things for you to open your eyes and change your energy. A fragment of hope to try to help you. Always. It's their sole goal, to be of help to you. We all have our spirit teams. They're a part of us. Don't let their efforts, their job to be with you, to be part of you, go unheard. Just because you're here on this little planet having a journey on your own. What a great missed opportunity to not hear the help that's being dispatched just for you, especially for you. Every human being is special. Every single one. Yeah, even the bad ones. Even the bad ones. Remember, we all come from the one source. We all have something to accomplish here. We're all learning. And when we go back to our original forms, there's nothing quite like it. I can't even describe that. But while we are here, the best thing we can do is really listen. Listen for the help. Because it is being given. You just got to open up your conduit to be able to hear. Okay? Alright, so I'm going to let it go with that because woo! Did you hear that? Did you hear that? So I'm going to be making noise of my own. as some of you love this part, this is a singing bowl part. Let's see if we can make noise of our own. Oh, I really hope you can hear that thunder in the background. It's lovely. All right, so here we go. Be careful of your eardrums. If you're wearing headphones, this might get loud. We're going to do 4 each. There's no corner of the bowl, but pretend there is, each side of the bowl. And I'm going to begin right now. Okay, as always, when I do this, I'm checking for frequencies of yours and of the planet. And I have to tell you that communication now with energies, planet or otherwise, is excellent. Okay? So you go out there and you get yourself some signs, some signals. You ask for help, you meditate, you talk to your guides. Okay? You find out their names, you give them their names. Whatever you decide to, because of course I gave mine their names, and because of course they're energy, right? And you communicate. You find those sources of beautiful love and wholeness, and you communicate with them. You know what? When you can communicate with your guides, they will make your physical body feel a ton better. I've been sick, I felt down, I felt low, and every time I communicate with my guides, when I do these readings with you guys, I instantly feel like I've been given a happy pill, okay? There's no other way to mention it. My energy lifts, I feel so much better, I feel so much more, I don't know, I feel like I'm on the mend from anything that's really affecting me. So I highly suggest that you, if you haven't already, to really explore this, okay? Because you will never feel better than when you are connected to them. Because first of all, if you're somebody like me who had aloneness issues, where I felt very alone, very abandoned most of my life, when I finally connected with my spirit guide, there is a big gap, a big hole that was filled. Because I realized that I was whole within myself, W-H-O-L-E, and that they were there shoring me up, making me feel like I was never truly ever on my own. And that is the greatest gift you can receive by exploring your spirituality, your spirit guides, and all the love that is waiting there for you. There's no other word for it. It's more than love, actually. There's probably no word for it, I should say. But the closest we do have is the heart chakra, the love. All right, my beautiful Pisces, I'm letting you go with this. I hope that you have a fantastic rest of week. For people who are members, there is a Saturday video that's dropping. So if you want to check that out, there's a join button. You can join for $3 a month. That's not very much. You can join here on Patreon. Patreon actually gives me probably more, but you choose where you want. And if not, I will see you on Sunday. Don't forget the Life Path number tarot. They drop on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday is 1, 2, 3. Saturday is 4, 5, 6 and the master numbers. And on Sunday it's 7, 8, 9. So I hope to see you there. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you later. Bye for now.